Renaissance Man Education. I was just talking to one of my homeboys who gave me my first coaching job back when I used to coach. And among the many principles we discussed, y'all young men out there got to learn. And this is, I'm going to start off talking about sports, but it's an allegory for real life. The off season is more important than the regular season. At your high-performing schools, your schools with winning records, your schools going to the playoffs and winning championships, them boys working out in the summer on their own. Ain't nobody over their shoulder saying, hey, wake up, little Jimmy. You got to go to practice, buddy. Come on, wake up, Mike. You got to go to practice. Jose, get up. You got to go to practice. I don't care what color, whatever he is. Look, the real athletes take initiative. Let me tell you something. I was reading an article, and I'm going to see if I can find that article and post it. It was saying how high-level sports are out of the reach of many average, everyday parents, and they were citing all these fees for trainers and this and that. Okay, but look, a pair of cleats at Academy Sports, $50. Now, the cleats this lady had in the article were $180. You don't need $180 cleats. The cones that you need to do drills, I think them cost $15 or $20. The speed ladder might be $30 or $40. The parachute might be $10 or $20. And really, a chain and an old tire is better than that. The square-shaped bags, we were looking at those. Those things cost $400. But I had my son at a camp. Camp ain't cost but $60. My son's new to the sport, so we took that route, and he learned some things at the camp. Some of the advanced players may not, but I learned something as a dad who's coaching. The speed hurdles, you can put those hurdles together and mimic what those bags do, and then you can get better drills than you would get with the speed ladder. There's 7-on-7 teams. It's like AAU basketball. Yeah, you got to spend a little money. But let's say you do take the expensive route. Man, y'all boys be having Jordans, PlayStation 5s, $40 haircuts, $1,200 phones. Hey, you can get money. The other folks, whatever other race, they may have the expensive cars, they may have hunting rifles, whatever the case may be. And I'm talking about not white and Hispanic students that are from wealthy families. I'm talking about from, whatever, middle down on the lower class. Men spend money on something. If you want it to be football, then let it be football. You don't need Jordans. You don't need the Benelli M300 repeating shotgun that costs $2,000. I mean, I guess if your people can afford it, fine. But look, a Mossberg 500 to kill a duck just as dead as that. And not Benelli, that Beretta. That is a sweet shotgun if you're a duck hunter. You know what I'm talking about. I think it's the A300 or A400. I stopped looking at them because I don't have anywhere to duck hunt down here. It's going to be a while before I do. But anyway, everybody spends money on something. What is it that you're going to spend your money on? Now, get all that out the way because equipment ain't nothing. You can run your drills that your coaches have shown you. Shucks, most of y'all, you can get in touch with your coach. They'll put in extra work with you. I remember my high school basketball coach used to tell us about a group of players who won 3 championships in a row. And he always told us, after practice, them guys would go practice some more. They go play some more. He'd say, run 10 suicides. They say, nah, coach, we won a championship. We're going to get 20. Coach run them out the gym. They go find somewhere else to play. He couldn't keep them guys away from the gym. Now, what does that have to do with real life as a man? Okay. Your coach is expecting you to come for the regular season in shape. Number one, you can advance your offense and your defense and your strategy like that because everybody's in shape. You don't have to spend time doing as much conditioning if everybody stays in shape. You don't have to worry about being taught your position if you've been studying how to play that position. And they're expecting you to hit the field ready. Now, you, maybe even your teammates, y'all might play around and mess around, but then when the regular season comes, now you want to fight each other in the locker room because you can't win a game. But see, the same way your coach is expecting you to show up ready, whatever type of skill you learn and whatever type of job, they're going to expect you to show up ready. You can't decide you're going to drive that 18-wheeler the day of. You actually have to go get your CDL and get prepared. When it's time to file your taxes from that CDL, if you do what you're supposed to, you will be in another tax bracket. But if you hadn't done any studying, you didn't take any business education courses in high school, I strongly suggest whatever you do, you can sign up to take a course at your local community college free. Shucks, now you can find an accounting curriculum online, basic business curriculum online. Study up on how to conduct business. That helps. If you're an engineer, you don't just show up and be an engineer one day. I made a video about that a while back. Some guy was telling kids, yeah, I'm an engineer and I slept through class. And that's a lie. You don't sleep through class and become an engineer. You don't not read and write well and practice it and become a lawyer. So sports is preparation for life should you choose to go that route. But the same way you have to do it the right way, or do what you need to do as an adult the right way, you have to conduct yourself as an athlete the right way. If you're going to live that lifestyle, if you're serious about it, it's a lifestyle. It's not just a game you show up and play one day. You can't just eat everything you want all the time. You can give yourself one cheat day, but you're going to have to sacrifice. I prefer you to practice abstinence, but I know half y'all jokers ain't going to listen. So since you ain't going to listen, you can't chase females every day all the time and expect to show up on the field sharp and crisp and strong and quick. You can't stay up all night. And I'm sorry, we just mowed our lawn yesterday and somebody threw trash in the ditch. You know how it is for the holidays. The point I'm trying to make, gentlemen, look up the 7 P's of the military. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I left the P out. You can look up the actual 7 and understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to repeat it. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. See, men, you're expected to show up and perform in every aspect of life. Nobody wants to hear your excuses. All they want to hear is, what can you produce?